And let's get the recorder going here. There we go. And we're going to take a look at place value, names for numbers, and reading tables. We're not going to do much with the reading tables. Actually, I don't think we're doing anything. I think it's pretty obvious. But we'll take a look at the place value and names for numbers. So let's talk about place values first. Actually, I'll make those a little bit bigger. So. Now this number right here, 123,456,789. This place right here is our ones. This place right here is our tens. This place right here is our hundreds. This one is thousands. This one right here is 10,000s. This one is 100,000s. This one is millions. You're going to see a pattern here. This one is 10 millions. This is 100 millions. So let's use that information to solve these problems. A silly dog is sitting outside barking and barking and barking. I need a silent room of silence where no noise can come in. So the instructions say determine the place value of the digit 3 in each whole number. Well, the 3's right here. And if I go up, the third one from the right is a hundredths place. Now, next one. We got 1,234, and determine the place value of the digit 3 again, which is right here. So second from the right looks like it's the tens place. So that's the tens. Let's see, 35, 7, 11. Okay, determine the place value of the digit 3 again. So it's right here. Well, if I go up, that's the 10,000s place. The thing I can never remember, I could look in the book, but it really does not matter that much, is whether you put the dash there or not. We'll go ahead and put dash. You know, there's some things people get really picky on math, but like, who cares? If you were to actually write a check for 10,000 at some point in your life, probably almost never, maybe once in your lifetime, whether you put a dash or don't put a dash, then it doesn't much matter. Actually, I suppose if you work for the government, maybe you might do it all the time. Take that back. 712. Well, let me just say 712. Now, this is the hundreds place. So the instructions here say write each whole number in words. So we got 700. And we don't say one or this right here is our tens place, so we don't say 110. It's actually included in with this 2, so this is 12. 712. Not that I can actually spell. Let me try that again. Okay. There we go. 712. Now, if this was 33, for example, we would write 30, and then we'd put our 3. You don't say like 3 tens. But if it's in this position here, you do say 700. If it's a 1, you do 100. So, but these two, you kind of take them as a whole and write them down. My mother was in a nursing home before she passed away, and I had to write a check each month for a while for $3,000. Then it lowered after her money all ran out. But it was always through me writing that check, and that's where you use this. This is like real life situation. Now on the check, I never put a comma. But if you got a comma here, when you write it, you put a comma. This would be 3,000. Comma 500. And remember, this is taken together, so 72. So 3,572. Did they not take the check because I didn't put the comma? No, they don't care. But you have to recognize, you know, when you got 3572, how do you write that in words? Very important skill you need to get. Unless you're so rich you can have somebody write your checks for you. Number 6, write each whole number in standard form. 5,000, comma, 372. Now the 5,000, we don't actually write 500. The 5,000 means the 5 goes in the thousands place. And then we have a comma. Then 300, and again, we don't write 300. We just put a 3 in the hundreds place. And then the 72 is considered as a together. So that'd be right there. I made these numbers up. Doesn't look like I was very imaginative there. Just switch the numbers around. Sometimes you think you're being random and you're not. Same instructions. Write each number in standard form. 3 million. Well, if I have to go to my millions place, and if I forget it, I can always go up here, see where my millions place is. It's this one right here. So I got 3 million. There's a comma there, so I'd put a comma here. 500,000. 100,000. Well, here's my million. Here's 100,000. So it's this digit right here. So 500,000, and then it says 11. So clear over here would be the 11. So 3,500,000, 11. Now this tells us to write it in expanded form, and I like to show this with an example. It's the best, easiest way to understand it. If you try to put in a word, some things, if you try to put in words, just become so complex. But if you see an example, it's just, oh yeah, that makes sense. Now this is in the hundreds place, the 3. So we got 300. This is in the tens place, so we got 10. And this is in the ones place, so we got 2. And that's our expanded form. Let's look at this one. 10,518. Well, this is in the 10,000s place, so we have 10,000 plus. There is no digit here; it's 0. I mean, you could have 0 thousands, but that's nothing. This is 5, so this would be 500. This is 1, so it's 10. Then 8 is our ones, so it looks like that. And that would be your answer. And that's actually the last one of the slide. So let me go ahead and stop the recorder.